Let's talk.
What's up, weirdos? Welcome back.
Hey.
Episode 27.
Oh my God, 27.
I know.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's get into it. All right, Reddit. Today I effed up by realizing that laxatives can take a while to kick in.
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh man.
He said, I have been struggling with some gut issues, so a friend convinced me to try the carnivore diet. So I proceed with meats and eggs. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It all seems to be going as okay as possible until the fourth day when I realize I haven't pooped in, 4 days. I figure it's a new diet. It will adjust. 3 more days go by and I'm getting increasingly uncomfortable. I have pounds of fermented meats in my intestines and it feels like it. I'm releasing horrid gas smells that smell like it. Well, now it's been a week. I figure this isn't good, right? So I head to the store. I have zero experience with laxatives and I'm too embarrassed to ask anyone, so I ask Google.
I was about to say, Google exists, please.
No. So I throw in some kids' Docalax, good to start gentle, right? Some glycerin suppositories because I read on Reddit, thanks Reddit, that these are gentle and effective. Some adult Docalax, some prune juice, the classic choice, and some dried apricots for good measure. Because I remember when I was a kid, these made me poop like no tomorrow.
No.
I feel like he got everything that you could ever need.
But you don't need to layer them on top of each other.
Like, guess what I'm going to do?
Oh my God.
So the first day, I pop a couple of the kids' Docalax. Nothing. A few hours later, I decide, let's try the glycerin. Nothing. Later that day, I tried more kids' Docalax and another glycerin suppository. Nada. I realized at this point, pooping has consumed my every thought. It's been 8 days now, the longest in my life, really, and I feel so bloated, nauseous, and full of poop, I contemplate going to the doctor.
Oh, God.
Instead, I figure, why not throw the rest of the arsenal at the problem? I take a couple more kids' Docalax, pound a can of prune juice, pop 2 more adult Docalax, and then later that day, eat a couple of handfuls of dried apricots.
Oh, no.
When nothing happens after a couple of hours, another can of prune juice down the hatch, and 1 more Docalax because why not?
Oh, my God.
He's doing too much. He's
like,
doing,
give it it's like a gummy. Let it work.
If it's not ASAP, I'm going to take another one. Like,
you never take another one. Oh.
He said, as I lie down in bed, my stomach starts making noises. Noises that no stomach should make. Noises that perhaps only a demon-possessed animal of some sort might make.
Yes.
And the gurgling. I've never, ever heard or experienced the likes of it. I toss and turn and wish I could turn back time. I could feel that something is going to happen, something intense.
Yes.
And I'm terrified. At some point, I fall into fitful sleep. I dream of being chased by animals making strange noises. I wake up twice in a cold sweat and try to get something to release in the bathroom. Instead, I throw up. At this point, rolling cramps are hitting me, and every time I sit on the toilet, my legs go numb. I feel lightheaded, yet nothing.
Nothing.
He still hasn't pooped. He's suffering and he hasn't.
Poor guy.
I somehow fall into a brief, fitful sleep, and I wake up feeling like a hot knife is twisting its way into my guts. I run to the bathroom and trip over my very confused and very concerned dog and stumble the rest of the way into the bathroom. I plop down and I feel something literally moving its way out. I'm giving birth to something, and it's unnatural and large. To spare the details, it decides to get stuck painfully right before freedom, and I die a little on the inside. Finally, it releases with so much force behind it that I splash myself with toilet water.
Okay. He's like, not to go into too much detail.
And then proceeds to go into detail. But I love the way he's telling this story.
Great storyteller.
It's amazing. Then the fun begins. That scene in Dumb and Dumber when he gets dosed with the laxative?
Yes.
That seems mild compared to what I had to go through. For over an hour, it's like a waterfall of the worst kind. I'm sweating, hunched over with rolling cramps as something unholy unleashes itself over and over. After an hour and a half, I stumble to bed and collapse. I chug some Gatorade. Thankfully, I had some. Right. So very thankful. And I managed to pass out from exhaustion until 2 hours later.
Next round. Let's go.
I am tortured by another miserable and violent experience that leaves me weak and questioning how these things can be available over the counter for us stupids to unleash on themselves. This experience repeats itself 2 more times until the end, and I swear it's just water. It can't be anything else at this point.
Yeah.
I've literally become a human fountain.
Oh.
It's the next day, and I'm still making trips to the bathroom every couple of hours. My whole abdomen is sore. I will never question the benefits of fiber again.
Mm-hmm.
And the next time, God forbid, I will have some patience instead of chucking the kitchen sink at it.
Oh my God. No patience whatsoever.
No, he said take another prune juice, apricots.
I mean, a couple apricots and you're good.
You're good.
1 can of prune juice, you are good. But
just
then you
wait.
just went for everything else on top of it, on top of it, on top of it. Oh my God. I'm surprised he's alive.
Me too. I was going to say the same thing. How are you alive?
Hopefully it was a weekend. He didn't have to go to work that day or the next day.
Imagine.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
he said, I'm just going to eat more, drink more, take more. You're insane. You're insane.
Bro. I mean, you just kept going. And I was like, I'm getting more nervous. I can feel it in my chest. I'm getting nervous for this guy.
Bruh. And 8 days worth of backed up.
Ugh,
yeah.
I know he felt terrible.
Ooh.
So even though he was dying on the toilet, he was just like, thank God.
Thank God.
And he will never do an all meat diet again.
No, that part.
We're
Moral
not
of the
made
story.
for all meat.
No. And patience. It's okay.
Patience.
It might take a couple hours. Take a nap or something.
No.
But he said, I'm going to take another one.
Hey. I mean, I can tell a story. But an ex-coworker a while ago was telling me that he took the tea. There's like a tea that helps you go, like a laxative tea.
Mm-hmm.
And he was supposed to go to a birthday party. And he also didn't know that it took a while. So he took it. He was waiting around and he was like, well, whatever. I need to go to my kid's birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese. And he almost pooped himself.
It's always Chuck E. Cheese, though. The places.
They should put that on the label. Like, I know you think it should take this long, but add more time to it.
But add more time.
They tell you, I think, to take it at night.
Yes.
Before bed.
So you can just, yeah.
I'm glad he's alive.
Right.
All right. This one I'm going to put a little bit of a trigger warning in it because it's inappropriate behavior by an adult towards a young person. She's not a child. No. She's 18, but still.
Oh, gosh.
I'm going to put that out there.
Okay. Rage bait.
Right.
Here we go.
Am I overreacting? My friend's dad made me uncomfortable.
Oh, no.
Yes. I, 18 female, stayed over at my friend's 18 female house because her dad was going to drive us to the beach and he wanted to get there before traffic. All was fine. He dropped us off, then picked us up later. On the way home, a song came on his playlist, I Get Off by Hailstorm. He randomly told us, quote, this song is about a girl getting off by a man watching her through her window. And we were like, okay. And then he said, exhibitionism. A lot of people get turned on from that. I'm pretty sure she, and points to my friend, his daughter, I think she has it. She leaves her curtains open all the time.
Oh, whoa. Whoa.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yeah, where's the flags?
Time out. Yeah, let's bring out the flags. Time out.
Yes.
What? Over your own daughter?
In the car. Like normal conversation. It's fine. All right. So my friend awkwardly laughed it off, but I couldn't really tell if she was as uncomfortable as I was. He also told the story of how he met his wife and was making a lot of sexual remarks about my friend's mom. And I get it. He's attracted and in love with her, but I really don't want to hear about how great her mom's ass is.
Calm down, bro.
And then we got back to her house because we wanted to hang out more and I wanted to play with her ferrets. So I'm sure my other daughter will be very happy that somebody owned ferrets. She really wants ferrets.
Oh my goodness.
Her dad asked me if I was hungry and I said no because I ate a lot of food already. He made a comment about my stomach and pinched it. My shirt was cropped a little, so he ended up touching my bare stomach.
I will fight him. Mm-hmm. I will fight him. Let's take it outside.
We're not done. Then when he and my friend were driving me home, we drove by a shopping center by my neighborhood, and out of the blue, he pointed out a massage place and said, quote, that's a happy ending massage parlor. You can tell because the windows are tinted black and it's open until 10 p.m.
Is he serious? Is he so for real? He's being so obvious with it too.
It's just disgusting behavior.
It's disgusting.
So I don't know why he felt the need to point that out. So am I overreacting for feeling uncomfortable? I don't know if I should bring it up to my friend because what can she do about it anyway? And she goes back to college next week anyways. So before you respond, there's a quick one-sentence update. She said, so I talked to my friend and she said that's just how he and her family is.
No. No, he's making you think that this is normal. It's not normal.
Yep. You can be groomed by your family.
You can't. Okay. Lord knows you can.
Yeah. So
are you kidding?
Have these conversations around young women, because they're 18, but they are they're girls. I mean, they're like new age, like brand new adults. But to have these conversations and for her to think that it's normal has been happening her whole life.
Her whole life.
And
that is mad inappropriate.
Yes.
Oh God.
To go out of your way to bring up these overtly sexual and inappropriate things with these girls.
Thank you.
Just, I hope nothing else has happened.
God, but I can't even bet on the fact that it hasn't. Like, I'm going to assume it has, because at this point, every sign is pointing in that direction.
Yes.
And he's doing this with her now, not just his daughter, to kind of like test the waters,
That part.
see maybe how far it can go before yada, yada, yada. It's like, no. I will be telling my parents too.
That part. Go home and tell them.
Yeah, no, I will be a snitch in that situation, because that is mad inappropriate.
Exactly. You should.
Oh, God.
You should. So no, you're not overreacting.
Not
this
at all.
This is not normal. And yes, if you would like to tell your parents, please do.
Please do. Ugh. God, I'm like sweating, because why are people like this? That is your family. You should feel safe with your family.
Yes.
You know?
You should. But this country and this world is having a reckoning right now about how we do and don't take care of our children. So I thought this was a good conversation to have.
100%.
So.
Oh, God. Girl. Okay, so Spotify decided to do something really interesting. They partnered up with Liquid Death, the weirdest water name ever. It sounds like it's like a monster or something, but it's not. It's
and it
normal.
looks like beer.
Yeah, it looks like it. But they decided to partner up and create a urn. If you could please move to my screen. This is the urn, and it is the Eternal Playlist urn. And essentially, you can make your own playlist about what songs you want to play for your, I don't know, beyond the grave, I guess.
To your ashes.
Yeah, it's like your soundtrack to your death, essentially.
Absolutely.
Okay, but all right. Shout out, I guess. It's already sold out, by the way, and it's a collector's item, so I don't think they're going to be, producing these again. But it really got me thinking, like, about which songs I would want to play in my Eternal Playlist. You can go to Spotify's generator, and like they'll make a playlist for you. You got to ask a couple questions, like, what's your eternal vibe, yada yada yada.
Whoa.
I know, boring, but I feel like you should be able to pick for yourself. And it got me thinking about what songs. So I decided, let's pick a couple songs. But I want to go first because I love music. So my first song, Time by Hans Zimmer. If y'all know Christopher Nolan, Inception, wonderful movie. Please go watch it if you haven't. But Time by Hans Zimmer is perfection.
Yes.
All the way through. No one can say anything about this song. No lyrics, just emotions. Perfection.
I already knew. I mean, if I had to guess, this would definitely be on the list.
Yeah.
And I think I know another one, but we'll see.
I know what you're thinking, but I may have surprised you.
Okay.
Second one, Exit Music for a Film by Radiohead.
Mm.
Quality song right there.
Very nice.
Quality. I feel like if I'm going to like go out in a blaze of glory or anything, I want to go walk into a fire or whatever. Everything goes up into flames. Like, this is how I want to go out.
Well, that's kind of how you'd went out if you're in an urn.
You think you're funny.
I do.
That was pretty good. And I got number 3, On the Nature of Daylight by Matt Richard. It's really, really good. It was on the movie Arrival. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
At the end. Great song. Also no lyrics, just emotion, just vibes.
It's just vibes.
So good. And then a little edgier, 505 by Arctic Monkeys. Okay. Okay.
Like, yes.
Okay. And this might be a little cheesy, but I listened to the song once, 505, driving through the 505 in Albuquerque, New Mexico at 5:05 p.m. And I wish I could say I was joking, but I was fangirling in the backseat and no one knew that it was like a big moment. I was like, this is
everything. I actually love that for you.
Thank you. It's an accomplishment. And then the last one is, if I can go, A Little Death by The Neighborhood. Poetic.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those are my 5.
I don't hate that.
Right.
Well, when you first told me about this, I was thinking this was everybody else would hear my playlist if they were looking at my urn. I didn't think that it was like my eternal playlist.
It's yours.
But I kind of also like it, but I really want everybody else. So I picked my 5 based on everybody else being able to listen to my songs.
Okay, wait, I'm curious now.
Okay, so you can go to mine. So my first one is What Are You Going to Do When You're Not Saving the World?
Ooh,
also Hans Zimmer.
quality.
It's from the Man of Steel score. We nerd out to movie scores, so sorry.
Yeah. Oh, well.
It's very epic, you'll feel it. We gotta love this album, this Lithium.
Lithium.
Okay, so I choose these based on my 5 personalities. Okay, so if you know these songs, it should make sense to you. So next, EXO by Beyonce.
Good.
Love me some EXO. It makes me cry every single time I hear it. Spody Ody Dopalicious by Outkast. I love me some of that. Right?
Okay, it just feels like you're in the club. The lights are way down.
Yes.
There's
Smoke in the air. Yes.
Moody lights.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is my chill person that lives inside me. And then Last Creep by Radiohead.
Naturally. Those are really good picks, actually.
Thank you. I wanted everybody else to vibe. I didn't realize that this was my eternal, like forever.
It's just for you. I mean, you're dead. I feel like this is the last thing that you have for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I give you guys permission to take the lid off of my urn and play it for yourself. Because if you look at the lid, that's where the speaker is.
Hold on.
Yes.
Yeah, that is exactly where the speaker is. If we can go back to mine, yeah. So he can take it off.
Mm-hmm. And that's where the speaker is. And so I'm like, just take it off. Just don't spill me.
Exactly. Everywhere.
And then you can vibe out to my playlist.
That's, you know what? I respect that. I respect that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Super weird. But also I want to hear y'all's 5. Just give us 5 in the comments down below. I'm really, really, really curious to see what type of songs people are going into like that.
Forever.
Yeah, for the rest of your life, so make it good.
Mm-hmm. In the afterlife, your forever playlist.
Yeah.
Okay, so next, BuzzFeed was asking their readers, what is the pettiest reason that you've broken up with somebody and the pettiest reason that you've been broken up with?
Ooh.
And so we went through the list and we picked some of our favorites.
Yes.
Because, we love pettiness here.
Because, we live on the line of petty because life wouldn't be fun if we weren't petty.
So you can go to my screen, please. So I have all of them, but we went back and forth and chose, which ones were our favorites. So this, we're going through yours first.
Oh, we're going through mine first?
Yeah, so this was yours, right?
Okay, yes.
So it's basically said his eyes clicked when he blinked. Now, just thinking about that.
Like a doll. Like imagine if every time you blinked.
So if we're sitting next to each other and it's all quiet.
It's just click. I would think like a camera shutter is going on.
I cannot. I would also break up with somebody if their eyeballs clicked.
Oh my God.
Ugh.
I'm sorry, but no. And the picture of Chucky makes it so much better because
so much
it's like,
better.
Yes. Thank you for the example.
I appreciate that. Yeah, so that doesn't seem petty to me at all. This is lifelong we're talking about. Okay, I watched her run to catch a bus. She had a weird run.
Valid, also very valid.
Because what happens if we have to break out into a run and we're around other people and now I have to defend you because you run weird?
Yeah, I should feel comfortable knowing that you won't embarrass me. That you know how to function your 2 legs. Like,
let's go. We have some place to get to and you're running all weird and shit. Like, let's go.
Real.
Mm-mm. All right. So she took the last slice of pizza. He couldn't live with his entire life with someone who would always take the last slice.
See, it's not just about the slice. He's not talking about the slice. Mm-hmm. That's valid, actually.
I actually really, really understand this one.
Yeah.
Because that means you're not going to choose me.
Oh. Yeah. Essentially.
Okay, so there was 2 on this one. On our first date, she wore the same perfume that my mom always wore when my parents would go out. I just couldn't unsmell that. She was really pretty, but she smelled like my mom.
Valid.
So,
and I'm glad that was like an immediate turnoff for you. Because if you were like, regardless, now I have some questions.
Exactly. I actually like you because you smell like my mom.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Okay, wait.
We have problems. I broke up with a girl when I was like 21 because she lived too far away. It was a 20-minute drive.
So you're lazy. That was...
I don't like that one.
I don't like that one. That one's so stupid.
Because that one goes into the petty, ridiculous side.
Yeah.
20 minutes, you just didn't like her.
Not enough to drive 20 minutes.
All right. Oh my God, this was my favorite. She over-enunciated the T in exactly. Exactly.
Oh, that's valid. That's valid.
Exactly.
Because if I have to tune into your T's every time I talk to you, this can't work.
No. And also, she was very affirm. She would give affirmations while you was talking. So you're saying what you're saying, and she's like, exactly.
And I'm like,
exactly.
My face. I would not. Like, shush.
I can't handle that. No. So I once broke up a guy because he always had visible boogers.
Valid. 100%.
It's just coming at me every time you breathe.
Oh, you said coming at. I don't like this motion. I don't like this motion.
Neither do I. Blow your nose.
Because if you've got like boogers in your nose, you've got earwax in your ears, crust on your ankles. You know what I mean?
No,
like,
I don't know what you mean.
No. I'm saying like you're a dirty person.
Yes.
If you can't clean the boogers out of your nose, then you can't do anything else.
Dirt nails, dirty everything else.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say it.
I'm not going to. I'm not. My producer says I can't say it. Oh, I could?
Oh, please say it.
Dirty nails, dirty dick. I was ready. Thanks for Tiffany Haddish for that one. But yes, I fully believe that.
Well, you know, it's only science.
Clean your nails. Because what's under there?
That part.
All right. I broke up with a guy because he always chewed with his mouth open. Now listen to me.
Yes.
Very, very clearly. I would break up with everybody.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be friends.
No.
I can't handle that.
Cannot.
Just smacking and smacking.
Oh my God. And also, I know you can hear that. I hate that. I can excuse people who have like earphones in or like headphones or whatever, and they can't hear themselves. But if you sit in there making a whole orchestra while you eating, oh,
you hear that.
I have a violent reaction to people who eat with their mouth open. Like I actually tense up.
I can't handle it because that's the rudest thing I feel like you can do when you're around other people eating.
Yes. 100%, because you're so inconsiderate. You don't care.
No, I don't want to see that or hear it.
Ugh. Bye.
So yes, my date one time pulled up blasting a Lindsay Lohan CD. He was 47 and it just gave me the ick.
What if he was a whole vibe? I don't blame him.
She wasn't having it. She was like,
I don't think that's fair.
No, I don't think it's fair either. But for her, it wasn't it.
Wow.
She
I'm on his side. I'm sorry. I'm on his
Lindsay
side.
Lohan.
He finally had the courage to love what he wanted to love out in the open. That's why people don't want to believe.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I'm on his side.
He didn't even know why she broke up with him.
Yeah.
So he had the same name as my dad. I could deal with it for a while, but when he started calling me sweetheart, which my dad does, it got weird.
Ooh, yeah, nope. Nope. Yeah, no. Valid.
That is very valid.
I cannot. Because now I can't distinguish the two people.
And you say sweetheart?
Nope. It's a no for me.
Yeah, it's like the perfume. Yeah. Can't do that.
Can't.
And I think this is the last one. My girlfriend broke up with me so she wouldn't miss the finale of Golden Girls.
Was it a... Yeah. Valid question. He said, how old is she?
It doesn't matter because I will watch Golden Girls. I've been watching it since I was a child. I will always watch an episode now, and it's on TV. Young people are watching it.
Okay. Was it like a temporary breakup? Like, I'll break up with you for the evening for the finale, and then we'll get back together
I don't think she liked him, and that was her excuse.
Dang.
Yeah. She was just like, actually, I need to wash my hair and watch the Golden Girls. Like,
you know, sometimes TV is that important.
And Golden Girls is amazing.
Yeah, they're a vibe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but we thought that was hilarious. And we also want to know what your petty experience was with breakups. Have you been broken up in a petty way? Have you broken up with somebody
in a petty way? Because sometimes you just got to reach for an excuse like she did.
Exactly. Put it in the comments. We got to know.
We got to know.
Yeah.
All right. So we have another story. This one's really interesting. If we go to my screen, we have two babies on the screen. So on January 31st in New York, two babies were born within hours of each other, completely different sizes. We've got baby on the right.
Like those are both 1 day old babies.
Our producer's just laughing. Like, okay, so baby on the right. Parents are Tarika and Sean. This baby is Sean Jr., born at 13 pounds.
What?
Record breaking for the hospital. 13 pounds?
He's a 3-month-old already.
So we just skipped months 1 and 2?
Straight to 3 months.
I don't appreciate that. He's so
big. He's so chunky. And good for Tarika. Was it Tarika? Good for mama?
For making that happen.
Okay.
Girl, you're amazing.
You got that baby out.
Okay. With efficiency.
And then that other baby looks so small compared.
Yes. Baby on the left, the parents are Chloe and Victor, 4 pounds.
What a little baby.
Oh my gosh. But honestly, I think this is so sweet because people are like, my baby is going to be this. My baby is going to be that. It's like, never say exactly how it's going to go. Experience and appreciate the experience of being pregnant, having your child, growing up with your child, doing all these things. Like, don't,
you can never guess. You don't know who they're going to be. You can assume, but I know they didn't assume they were going to give birth to a 13-pound baby.
13 pounds.
They thought they were going to be big. I saw in the article.
Yeah, but they're like 13 pounds? Child, you said I'm here for everything.
Yeah, he's already eating solid food.
Seriously?
No.
I was like, I know you lying.
I am, but damn. That's a big baby.
Respectfully. We love you, baby. So cute. So cute.
Exactly. We read an article about Jennifer Fitzgerald. Her ex-boyfriend's name is Brandon Prevost. So he abandoned a car registered in her name at the Chicago O'Hare Airport. Right? For 2.5 years. And it racked up $106,000 in parking tickets.
Oh.
In her name.
My God.
I could not believe it because it didn't say so in the article, but it really seemed like he did it being petty.
Yes.
Like they were breaking up. And so he bought a car from her uncle for $600 and then just abandoned it at the airport and let it rack up over $100,000 worth of parking tickets.
That is evil.
So evil.
That's evil.
Because she couldn't pay it and her license got revoked.
Oh, no. Yeah, because that's on your... Oh, that's evil.
And she had no idea that he had put it in her name either. And so she didn't even know there was a car that existed out there that was abandoned. And she's getting these notices and she can't pay it. She can't get out there because I think they said she was a single mom and she was unemployed at the time. And then now you took away her license so she can't even get to work. She can't do anything.
He said, I'm going to ruin your life for breaking up with me.
Exactly. And so if you don't mind going to my media, that's the car abandoned at the airport, just sitting there racking up tickets.
Oh.
And so after a while, she was able to get a pro bono attorney, and this is him here, and that's Jennifer. And they went to court. They were fighting for her to not have to pay this amount.
Amen.
And what they were saying was that, first of all, Brandon should be responsible. He bought the car.
He bought the car.
And you did this on purpose.
And you parked it there.
Exactly. And then number 2, why did the city write so many tickets to begin with? Like, why not write a few and then have it towed?
Right.
It took 2.5 years for them to tow it.
Right.
And they kept writing tickets on it.
Yeah, why?
Exactly. So that was their argument. And so they went round and round and round. She still has to pay for these parking tickets. They made it so she has to pay $4,470.
Still, I don't like that.
Not at all. But there is a silver lining.
Which is?
Because Brandon has to pay the down payment of $1,600. And then she has a payment plan. But what stinks is that it's like a $78 per month for 3 years. And then she gets her license back.
Right.
And I'm like, so I have to wait 3 years to be able to get for something I didn't even do?
For my license back. So I'm still suffering over something that I didn't do.
Yep.
And the boyfriend, the lousy $1,600.
Oh, he was pissed about it though. He was like, I don't want to have to pay that.
Oh, you're mad.
Exactly.
I love how you're mad about this situation. As if you didn't park the car there.
And do this on purpose.
You know what?
Yeah.
Ew.
So I know we like petty, but only like when we like the person who's doing the petty.
Exactly.
We don't like this guy.
If it's like harmless, I'm there for it, yes. But like this is really hurting her and she's got kids. Dude.
I know.
I don't like that.
That one was nasty.
Yeah.
But I'm glad she was able to get her attorney. Thank goodness that this attorney came in and pro bono was able to fight this for her because $106,000 is a lot different than $4,400.
Absolutely.
So,
yeah. Shout out to him. I'm sorry this happened to you, girl. You dodged a bullet.
You did. Thank God.
Oh my God.
Hopefully those kids aren't his.
Ooh.
So she can just leave.
We got the
Ugh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, let's bring it right back to the Reddits. Your favorite thing, always.
We
You guys
love
are
the
only here
Reddits.
for the Reddits. Don't act like I can't read y'all. All right, Reddit traumatized them back. I woke up and chose coffee with a dash of vengeance for my dad.
Oh, I'm here for it.
I lived with my parents after college for a while. It wasn't a great time, especially since my dad is a unique sort of unbearable that's a lot like water torture. Many, many little instances adding up to drive you absolutely mad. For example, he'd always wake up early and unload the dishwasher loudly and wake everyone up. If you were making coffee, he'd corner you and ask you why you're in a bad mood, even if you haven't said anything yet. He never washed his hands after the bathroom and would touch your stuff, like your laptop, without permission.
Oh, no.
If you were cooking, he'd hover and make bad suggestions, steal ingredients you just prepped, and even turn the temperature knobs to what he thought was right, even if he wasn't cooking.
Wait, what? I thought you were talking about temperature of the house. So he'd come behind you and change?
Yes, and change it. This is what it needs to be. Ugh. I once almost had a grease fire because I was making French fries and he got between me and the oil pot as it was bubbling over after he turned up the gauge and he wouldn't get out of the way.
Bro.
Then he'd comment on how I did that and I should be more careful. Oh, and since I was very young, he'd blast descriptive and violent NPR in the morning with news of bombings that would make me crying since single digits.
Oh, my God.
As I said, lots of little things that added up to just being really done with it.
Right.
One morning, I was waking up at like 5 a.m. by the dishwasher being unloaded. You can do this at any other time. That's my thing. Like
5 a.m., let's go.
Oh my God, bro. I don't know what happened to me that particular morning, but that was the day I woke up and chose vengeance. I heard the coffee grinder, flung the blankets off myself, and came out. He was in the corner making his coffee. Perfect. I walked up unnecessarily close in the same way he always did and asked, "Why are you in a bad mood?" He was confused. He said he wasn't in a bad mood, but just like him, I didn't buy it. I said, No. I can tell you're in a bad mood. What's up, dude? He was quite unsettled by the time his coffee was done, but I wasn't done. A little later, I went out to where he was with the litter box and I cleaned it in front of him. Then, without washing my hands, I went to his chair and started picking his stuff up. His phone, his napkin, his remote control. He was like, the hell?
Oh, my God.
and I was like, what? I thought we didn't wash our hands in this house. Why are you upset?
I love her.
Then I put on a murder podcast about a woman who had her bits cut off with piano wires, full volume. He wasn't a fan. Then he made lunch. I went to the kitchen the second I heard cooking noises and immediately stole half a tomato he just cut and ate it. He looked annoyed, but kept going. Then when he turned the burner on and went to the fridge, I turned it off behind his back. He turned it back on and I told him his steak cooks better when on cold pans and he should turn it off. He looked at me like I was crazy. I returned the same look. By the time he sat down with his subpar lunch, he started crying.
What? He started crying.
He started crying. I'd never seen him cry before, except for when my family dog died when I was like 7.
Oh, wow.
I told him I'm just doing to him what he does all the time. And maybe if he's crying by noon, he should consider adjusting how he treats others.
There you go.
I called a therapist that day right after I made him cry and made myself an appointment. Vengeance was sweet, but I didn't want to have to act like him to make him see reason. All in all, I don't regret it. He got a taste of his own medicine and couldn't take it. He realized if he cried over receiving the same treatment as me, maybe I wasn't crazy and it was actually pretty terrible. I know it all sounds pretty benign and stuff, but adding together, those little things became a very big thing that I've been dealing with daily since childhood. Returning the energy was satisfying as a one-time thing.
Wow.
I know.
I mean, it's the fact that he cried for me.
Yeah, like, okay.
For just a couple of hours of the treatment that you give. And it's like he didn't even recognize it. Like she had to even tell him. Like he was probably sitting there like, she's tripping.
She's tripping. It's like you don't recognize your own behavior. The things that you do on a daily, I feel like you should know.
I am shocked.
I know.
But why is he like that? Like, why are you in the kitchen with me? Why
just
are you
meddling
hovering?
and doing all this stuff? Like, almost made me have a grease fire because you meddling with my heat. Don't touch my nozzles if I'm cooking.
No,
it's on
absolutely
site.
not.
It's on site.
And then to be like, be more careful.
Be more careful. Like it's my fault.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I
actually love that she did that. But I also love that she was self-aware enough to be like, this was fun for once, but let me do the work so I don't become this person.
Exactly.
Because to immediately go there and be like, I'm going to do every little thing that he does to me.
Yeah. She woke up that morning. She said, you know what? I'm done.
Yeah, this is happening.
You've pushed me.
And you would think that she would have had to do it for a few days. She did it one day.
Hours.
And he's crying? And he's never cried but for a pet dying? Oh, he needs to toughen up.
I know.
Because if you can dish it.
Okay. Heavy on that part. Heavy on that part.
Wow.
I know.
That's fun.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so mine is an update.
Oh.
Yes. So would I be the asshole for suing my friend when she didn't come to my wedding?
I remember this.
Yes. And so if you don't know what I'm talking about, click the card right now. You can go watch it. But as a quick recap, this woman was having a destination wedding in Bali, Indonesia. She paid for her friends, both their flight and their hotel, to go there to Bali to attend her wedding. And one of her close friends decided she was going to bring her husband with her. So she paid for her own husband's ticket. But when they got there, they didn't go to the wedding. They skipped it altogether because they decided since they didn't have a honeymoon, they wanted to have one now.
That's the most amount of nerve I've ever seen from anyone ever.
The audacity.
Whoa.
You took my money and had a honeymoon on my dime. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's your setup. All right, so I messaged Gemma, her friend, per multiple comments advising me to invoice her for the plane ticket and hotel room. But I did something a little better. I wanted to get proof, so if I had to go to court, it would be easier to win. I messaged her this. Hey, sorry for being so distant, but I just wanted to talk to you about Bali. I'm hurt that you didn't show up to the ceremony. I pulled a lot of strings to ensure that you could come, and then you didn't show up. Did you think I paid for the trip just so you could honeymoon with John?
Nice setup.
Yeah. She replied, I've missed you a lot and I know the trip was for your wedding, but John didn't want to go because he felt like your wedding ruined the illusion of the trip being our honeymoon and that you'd understand.
Pause. It was never your honeymoon. He's like, it's our honeymoon that also happened to be your wedding. No.
You paid for our honeymoon and I didn't want to ruin the illusion of that.
I paid for y'all to come to my wedding. There's something wrong with you.
And just because your husband, this is your friend, John didn't want to go. She said that in the original post.
Yeah, John didn't want to go. No, also, you agreed to this, so take accountability as well.
Yes. Oh my goodness. They ruined the illusion. I replied, no, I don't understand. You took advantage of me, and that's not what real friends do. So I'm sending you an invoice for $2,387.53 for the cost of the plane ticket and hotel room. I will give you 30 days, and after that, I will be taking legal action.
Period and amen.
I received no response, but she's been posting subliminal quotes on Instagram that are along the lines of entitled friends and having snakes in your life.
Honestly, people who do that, the little vague posting on Instagram and stuff, it's like, oh my God.
Grow up. If you got beef with me, just call me
pull
out.
up. I'm for the smoke. If you've got something to say, you're in the wrong and yet you still got something to say.
Yes.
Oh, God.
All right. So that was the first update. We got another
update.
Another?
Oh,
okay. I didn't think this could get worse, but here we are. I didn't respond to any of the subliminal messages she posted about me on social media, and I've been very quiet while I've been getting my ducks in a row for the litigation. But this past Friday, she sent me a 3-page audit of financial and emotional contributions from 2015 to the present. I wish I was fucking joking.
Are you kidding me?
The audits. She itemized every dinner or lunch we've ate together. She estimated $18 per meal. Gas money for driving to and from hangouts. A birthday gift from 2017 that she now claims she went into debt for. Time spent emotionally supporting me after my dad passed.
She is the worst friend ever.
Ever. She said she took on the role of grief counselor for me, even though I talked to her on the phone about it once for 30 minutes.
You're kidding.
One time she helped me move apartments. She wants to be paid for her labor.
Seriously?
And emotional distress caused by me threatening litigation.
This chick is something else.
She's something. Her grand total, $2,412.09, which is conveniently within $25 of what I invoiced her for. She then told me if that were really keeping score, that I actually owe her $24.56.
That's, whoa. This is, whoa. Whoa. Let's break this down real quick because she put in the effort for this.
Yes.
She tallied up everything.
Yeah. She pulled up her calendar and was like, we went to lunch this day. We went to lunch this day.
2015?
Yes. So 10 years worth of their friendship and every little thing that she did.
That's insane.
Yes.
That's not mentally stable behavior right there.
No. And I'd want to know what part John had it in this because it's just feeling interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I think I stared at the document for 10 minutes in silence and shock from the audacity because this bitch is delusional.
Okay? Literally.
To clarify, I never asked her to cook for me. While I was in college, she did pay for lunches, but when I definitely returned the favor big time once I graduated. I bought her many gifts over the years. I've let her stay at my house several times when she and John argued. That little dig. And I have also lended a shoulder for her to cry on when she had difficult times in her life. But apparently being a friend is now billable.
Okay.
I decided to give the message a thumbs down because if I respond, I will be extremely disrespectful with the anger I'm feeling. I cannot wait for these 30 days to be over because I will be suing the fuck out of her.
Absolutely. Suing. We are going to take legal action. Why did I immediately start being like, okay, let me make my billable friendship things. Now, I'm going all the way back to 2015, including the wedding. My total is going to be bigger than your total.
Way
so
bigger.
Regardless.
And that's what she should do so she's prepared just in case the off chance that the judge lets in her stuff and be like, oh, okay, we're letting that in. Well, here's all of mine. And I'm still $2,500.
That part.
Up.
Yes.
Yeah.
That would be my advice.
Absolutely.
Start tallying it up.
Emotional labor, billing your friend?
For moving to, form an LLC because I am not going to pay you for something that you offered.
It's the audacity for me, for her being like, okay, yes, I used you for a free trip to Bali because all we did was pay for my husband to go.
Right.
And then I'm like, oh, well, in exchange for that, look at all this emotional labor that I did for you and you owe me for that now. Like it was one-sided.
Exactly.
Like the delulu of this chick.
Is insane.
Mm-hmm.
There's something seriously wrong with her.
Absolutely.
And John back there
just
pulling the strings. You know he is.
I don't like him.
I don't like this. This smells weird.
Mm-hmm.
Take it to court. Total everything up just so you're prepared.
Yes.
Because this smells wrong.
And then come back with another update because I'll be looking.
Yeah, no, we need another. That's
a
great update.
Yeah.
Great update. That's insane. The nerve.
Mm-hmm.
Reddit, today I effed up. I'm sorry, but I love him.
You love this one.
I love him. By nailing my first professional interview, but instantly ruining it when the hiring manager asked about salary.
Oh.
For some context, I am a recent grad who just started applying for jobs. I managed to land my very first interview invite for an accounting role, and I was absolutely terrified. I was so scared of the technical rounds and those annoying behavioral, tell me about a time questions. Same.
Ooh.
I wanted this job so badly, so I spent the entire night locked in my room. I researched the hell out of the company's business model. I used an AI mock interview tool and found online to practice my STAR method answers over and over and over again until I stopped stuttering and sounding like a nervous wreck. Mm-hmm. Fast forward to today. The interview actually goes flawlessly. The first 40 minutes are a total breeze. They hit me with the technical questions and I'm completely chill. I nailed the behavioral questions perfectly. The senior accounting manager interviewed me is literally nodding, smiling, and seems genuinely impressed. I'm internally screaming with joy, thinking, holy crap, I'm actually going to get this job. Then comes the very end of the Zoom call. The vibe is great. He leans back, smiles warmly, and asks the final question. So, the starting salary for this position is around $55K. Does that align with your expectations? And guess what? My brain just completely short-circuited.
Oh, no.
I have never negotiated a professional salary in my life. I haven't even had a real adult job yet. The adrenaline drops, sheer panic sets in, and instead of using a normal, functioning adult response, like, yes, that sounds reasonable, or literally anything else, I look the senior manager dead in the eyes through the webcam and say, I think so, but I would need to go and ask my mom first. I'll let her decide it for me.
Oh
just for a moment. Just for a moment. Let me go ask my mom first.
Oh, I'm hiring a child. I forgot. Okay.
you know Kevin?
Right?
Him and Kevin are besties.
They are besties.
Besties.
I need to go ask my mom first. I would kick your ass if you fucked up an interview like that to come ask me about salary.
And I phone a friend. I'll pause the meeting and be like, let me ask my mom real quick. Don't go anywhere.
Oh my God.
I swear.
This poor kid.
I swear.
These kids don't know what's going
don't
on.
know
They don't know
anything.
what to do.
And he was so stressed out that he like studied way beforehand, overstudied. But the one question that he didn't study for, short took it.
I got to go ask my mom.
Bless you, honey.
Oh, man.
So the silence that followed was deafening. It felt like an eternity. His smile instantly vanished into a look of pure confusion and pity. He literally blinked twice, picked up his pen, wrote something down, and said, okay, we will get in touch. And Zoom call ended exactly 30 seconds later. I'm currently hiding under my blankets, questioning my entire existence. The preparation helped me beat the technicals, but clearly there is no amount of practice in the world that can cure my sheer stupidity when it comes to be put on the spot.
Oh.
Is there any chance that they think I was joking or being quirky? Will I get the position or am I completely cooked? Honey, you're cooked.
You're cooked because the reaction, because what I was going to say was, hey, oh, that was a joke, like laughing, like just giggle a little bit.
You know?
And they'd be like, oh, that was a joke.
That was a joke.
And then you could
but
play
the
it
silence
off. And you're just staring at the screen.
And the manager's like, whoa.
Well then, all right.
You need to go ask your mom.
Let me go find an adult for this job.
Oh, that's the last thing you need.
Poor thing.
I know.
I feel really bad for this
feel really
kid.
bad, but also,
your mom?
Come on, honey. Like,
probably has never gone to the doctor by themselves either.
Oh no. See, all these things that are just really disturbing because people in my generation, I don't know, like if they grew up the entire time with phones and with access to things and just never having to do things for themselves.
Yeah.
On top of parents who, a lot of them are millennials, are just like, I'll do everything for
Helicopter.
you.
Mm-hmm.
It's problematic and it leads up to these kids not being able to do things individual.
Yeah.
You know, like you and my dad, you guys forced us to go, like if it was just like, let's go pick up dinner or something. You guys wouldn't go pick up dinner. You'd send us to go pick up dinner. So we would have to tip the people. We'd have to ask what we want. We had to remember the code, what name, yada, yada, yada. Like normal things in life. You guys started doing that really young, but it doesn't seem like this new generation, or at least my generation, did the same thing. And it's just disturbing because it's like, you guys aren't prepared.
You're being thrown out into the world not knowing how to do anything. And I feel really bad for them, but I can't blame them fully.
No.
Because who taught you?
Exactly.
If you were never taught and you never had to do that, then how would you know?
Yeah.
And you go through your parents for everything, which I don't hate, like, hey, mom, later.
Right.
Is $55K good for this type of job? And then she could have told you, your entry level. This is your first big person job. Yes, you're doing great, sweetie. You know? But no, you're like, I have to go ask my mom to your
Even
boss?
if I thought that in my head, you'd have to stab me to get that information out.
Yeah. Waterboard me.
Yeah, like,
I am not going to say that in an interview. This poor person. Oh, my goodness.
So this person, Kevin, all of them, bless y'all.
Yeah.
And
keep writing into Reddit because I love it.
I love it.
Am I the asshole for ignoring our friend on our trip to Mexico?
Oh, uh-oh.
So last year, around this time, my friends and I planned a trip to Cancun to a resort and spa. We all wanted to drink, eat, dance, and relax on the beach with no kids.
Amen. 21 with no kids. Sorry.
I'm the only one without kids, so I was really looking forward to spending time with just my friends to unwind. Every other trip before this was planned with the kids. But this time there would be no early bedtimes, no crying, no screaming, no sand in our drinks because the kids thinks it's funny to throw sand.
Excuse me?
I guess. 1 week before the trip, one of the friends said she's bringing her 10-year-old. This woman can never tell her kid no. We had all warned her beforehand that if this happens, we aren't going to change anything.
Period.
To say I was annoyed was an understatement, but I sucked it up. I still had 2 friends who were going child-free and had no intention of changing any plans. My 2 other friends and I drank, we ate amazing food, we danced all night, and spent the days at the beach. The friend with the kid expressed her frustration about the rest of us doing what we wanted while she couldn't.
Excuse me? Seems like it's your problem.
Yeah. My response was pretty much, well, that sucks. But we're not going to change the entire point of this trip just because of your inability to tell your kid no.
Period.
Mm-hmm. We invited her to do what we were doing multiple times, but her response was always, I can't. My kid wants to do this thing. Yeah. So there was definitely tension between the three of us and her the entire trip. When we were making our long way back home, all three of us got a nasty message from her fiancé calling us bad friends and how dare we not revolve our entire trip around her and their kid, that she had a terrible time and that it was our fault.
No, it's the kid's fault. Your fault.
It's your fault.
That you brought the kid. This was a single trip.
Mm-hmm.
Me and the girls.
Yes.
You decided to ruin it for yourself by bringing your child. That is not my problem.
I was like, pardon? 3 question marks? That was pretty much the last straw for me. Now, I never tell my friends how to parent their children, but their daughter is so nasty. She is spoiled, and like I've stated earlier, has never been told no. So you can understand how entitled this kid is. My other friends have a lot more reasonable children. Their children are polite, have a general understanding about boundaries, and they behave really well for 8 to 10-year-olds. My text back to him was pretty much, we made these plans a year in advance, expecting us to be fine with the fact that you guys dropped it on us that your child was coming 1 week before we were leaving, and then expecting us to change everything and cancel all of our plans because you guys can't tell your kid no is not fair to us at all. That's a you problem, not ours.
Period.
I'd understand if something came up and she had no choice but to bring her kid. Shit happens. People cancel. But that was not the case. Her fiance was home the entire time.
Kidding. So the fiance wanted time alone. That's what this is about.
And her grandmother was looking forward to watching her granddaughter. But her kid freaked out about not being allowed to go on the trip and they couldn't tell her no.
My God.
Now her fiance and her are super pissed. Were we in the wrong here?
No. I enjoyed my trip. I loved my trip. Too bad.
But to bring your kid and ruin everything that we said that we were going to do and then be mad because we warned you. Okay, if you're going to bring your kid, we're still going to do the stuff we had planned.
Right.
And she's just like, well, my kid wants to go here. We'll go.
We'll go with your kid.
I'm going to have a margarita on the beach.
Yeah.
A sand-free margarita.
Okay. I don't have my name on the birth certificate. I'm not married to you. I have no obligations to this child.
No.
So have fun.
Go do your thing.
Bye.
But to be like, then to like complain to your fiance and they're texting me and
oh my God.
The audacity.
I'm sure the fiance had fun at home alone.
By himself.
Like, yeah.
Because he wasn't going to watch the kid no way. It was going to grandparents' house.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh God. So we should be dissecting that problem. That's the issue here.
Yes.
The fact that your, free time is being affected because your fiance is not capable of taking care of your child.
Can't say no.
That's another.
Because you were supposed to go hang out with your grandmother, but when you found out I was going somewhere alone, you freaked out.
Exactly.
And then they let this child freak out and brought her?
Yes.
No,
that's a snowball thing.
Mm-mm.
This child can apparently only rely on the mom.
No.
Don't suffocate me. No. All right. Read it off my chest. Just a warning. I'm so sorry. My partner of 10 plus years admitted he never loved me and was waiting out my fertile years.
What?
Yes.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Do I need my fan?
Do you need your fan?
Am I going to overheat?
Yes, that's why I said I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm already getting stressed. All right.
I'm 36 female. I met my now ex-fiance in grad school in our mid-20s, but we grew up together in a lot of ways. First time sharing an apartment with someone, first adult jobs, moving cities, and getting engaged. He has a PhD in psychology, which I used to think made him more in tune with emotions, and I was so proud to be with someone like that. Now I feel sick realizing how much he used it to his advantage.
That's what I'm saying. He weaponized that shit. Oh, I knew it. Okay, I'm ready. Let's go.
So excited. I wanted kids and was open about it from the beginning. He said he did too, but not yet. It was always some excuse. We're too busy with our dissertations. We just started new jobs. We should wait until we're more financially stable. Maybe after I got this promotion. Maybe after we buy a house. There was, I thought, a valid reason to push it 6 months, a year, which then became 2 years. I turned 36 not long ago.
Oh my God.
I know. We were planning on going out for my birthday and got into a dumb argument about where to eat. It was really stupid, but we kept going back and forth for 5-ish minutes. Finally, I said, "It's my birthday. Can we please just go where I want?"
Mm-hmm.
Out of nowhere, his face and tone went cold, and he said, "I can't stand you anymore." I actively laughed because how dramatic and random it was. Then he said very calmly that he doesn't love me and that he doesn't even like me and never has.
I'm like, I don't understand. I'm just sitting here stuttering and shit.
Literally.
I don't understand. Why are you still with her?
Exactly. Wait for it. I honestly thought he was only trying to hurt me in the moment in some sick way, but he kept going. He said he stayed with me because it was convenient, that he knew how badly I wanted kids, and that if he dragged things out for long enough, I wouldn't have them with someone else. He was talking about it almost like it was some case study to him. He said he didn't want kids, but he also didn't want me to have them with someone else, so he waited it out.
Oh!
I feel physically sick typing this out. 10 years of my life wasted, becoming part of his family, and engagement.
I'm just waiting.
An engagement, talking about baby names, and then for him to say this whole time he was just trying to run out my fertility. I will allow you to speak before I go forward.
Why? So you hated her, period, but you didn't want anybody else to have her?
Yes.
Like, let her go so she can have this thing. So you really hate this woman.
Yes.
What a dick.
I know. It gets worse, though.
No, it doesn't. No. How does it get worse?
Perhaps the worst part looking back, I can see all this time the mind games and the red flags now. He'd tell me I was overreacting whenever I was upset. He'd say I was projecting because of my own family issues, or it was my anxiety talking when I dared to question why we weren't moving forward. He always just made himself out to be some rational expert and made me constantly doubt my instincts. I got the hell out and moved into a new place 2 weeks later.
Wow.
I didn't tell many people the address at all, but since then, I've been sent weird letters with no return address a couple of times. Not exactly threatening, just unsettling. One said, quote, "I hope you're reflecting." Another had a pair of baby socks in it. No,
this motherfucker.
No,
What?
no note, just the socks.
He's a terrorist.
Invisible man.
He is the invisible man. He's a terrorist.
Yes, this is evil. I've also gotten random gifts, a book about emotional resilience, and a black candle that smells like the one we had. Again, no sender. It's probably him. It sure feels like it.
It's him.
It's him. Maybe it's him wanting to feel like he still has some kind of psychological hold over me.
Mm-hmm.
I feel not only heartbroken, but also so violated, as if my reality for a decade wasn't real, like my body and my mind were used in some experiment.
Oh my God.
I'm scared too, not in the immediate physical danger kind of way, at least I don't think so, but in a wondering what he's capable of kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
If he could casually admit that he stayed with me to sabotage me becoming a mom, what else can he possibly justify?
Yes.
I keep replaying my past birthdays in my head. All the times I said maybe next year we would start trying. I feel grief for the kids that don't even and may never exist because I don't think I can trust or get closer to anyone ever again.
Yeah.
I don't even know why I'm posting this, maybe to feel less crazy or to remind myself that none of this is even close to normal. If anyone has been through an ordeal with someone who weaponized language or psychological tactics against you, I really like to hear how you got your sense of reality back. Right now, I feel like I can't even count on my own mind anymore.
What? Wow.
See, that one was crazy.
I'm not even like super mad anymore because I feel more bad for her.
Yeah.
Because of what he took from her.
Exactly.
Like he took something that she really wanted. And in that time, like he did psyops on her. If you guys are familiar with like military terms, like he really got in her brain and messed everything up and then drug her along for so long probably, it's more difficult to have children.
He was waiting out her fertile
years. And so for her to find somebody else and be able to, get to the point where she wants to have it.
Forever.
And to want to do it after an experience like that.
Exactly.
He terrorized her on purpose.
Yes.
I wouldn't be surprised if he wrote a paper about it and
Yeah.
tried to get it published.
Like, can we figure out what his deal is? Can we see his diaries or whatever? Like, honestly, there's
He's
something
a
wrong with him.
psychopath.
Thank you. There's something wrong with him.
Yeah.
Because he's like, I don't even like you. but I don't want you having kids with anyone else, so I'm going to wait it out.
But why though? Why? Why can't she? You don't even like her.
Exactly.
Why can't she go and have children with somebody who, first of all, why can't she be happy?
Exactly.
You want her to be unhappy.
Because it's the fact that he is the one preventing her from being happy is the thing that's getting him off.
That's what I'm saying. He is a psycho. I don't know if that's the correct term, a psychopath, but if he murdered people on the side, I wouldn't be surprised.
You know?
Because this is the same type of mentality.
Yes.
Wow.
It is disturbing how long he held this on.
Years.
Disturbing.
36. And then was just like, I can't take this anymore. I don't even like you.
I don't even like you. That's insane. My only thing for her is that, okay, you don't trust anyone. That's fine. Continue to not trust anyone. I think that'll preserve your being. Mm-hmm. Do it alone. If you really want kids, you're strong enough to do it alone. Girl, I know you're strong enough to do it alone.
Mm-hmm. You can be an only parent for sure.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, so do the IVF, like all of it. Like, if you really, really want kids, which I know you do.
My mind is blown.
I know. That's insane.
That really broke my brain. I can't believe that he did that on purpose. And to play that long of a game.
I know. That, like...
Did he have somebody on the side? Like, did he have a girlfriend that he actually loved?
How?
Like, how do you do this? Because you're ruining your own life because you're with somebody that you don't even like. Mm-hmm. I am so confused.
Yeah. Like, what is the possible benefit of doing this to her? Insane. So I want an update on that one. Really.
Absolutely. For her. Like, are you okay?
Yeah. But she's getting, like, threatened.
Yeah.
In the mail.
I totally forgot about that part.
The baby socks. The baby socks.
Yeah, where does he live? You need to send somebody. Like, do you have an uncle? Like a big uncle? Just send him over his way.
Like, if not, I know someone. I could send them for you.
That's right.
Like,
that's right.
Good Lord.
Mm-hmm. Yikes.
I know.
Jeez. Yeah, I mean, whew.
I know.
I'm so, upset about that. Okay. Am I the asshole for calling out my aunt after finding out she lied about having cancer?
See, really?
People on some shit.
Yeah, today? Oh my God.
My Aunt Kathy has a long history of health problems, but she also has a pattern of exaggerating them and blowing things way out of proportion. This has been going on for years. She frequently gets my grandparents worked up and stressed when they already have their own issues to deal with. She's on disability and can't drive because of a seizure disorder, so my grandpa often takes time off work to drive her to medical appointments. The problem is she'll guilt him into taking time off work and then either be still asleep when he arrives or tell him she canceled the appointment because she just didn't feel well.
Oh my God.
Many of these are specialist appointments that took months to schedule.
Seriously?
Yeah. A few months ago, she called everyone in the family and told us that she had cancer and only had a few months to live. We were devastated. She asked for help making funeral arrangements and spent hours on the phone with family discussing what kind of casket and headstone she wanted.
Girl.
So later, I was talking to my grandpa and found out that he hadn't taken her to any cancer appointments because a friend had been driving her. Giving her history, I was suspicious. When I asked her what kind of cancer it was, she just said blood cancer. When I asked for more details, she said she didn't want to talk about it. Not long after that, she had a severe seizure and was hospitalized. I went with my grandpa to visit her. While she was heavily medicated, the doctor came in. My grandpa asked if her seizures were getting worse because of her cancer treatments, and the doctor responded, "What cancer?"
Period.
He checked her chart and said the only blood-related issue he saw was iron deficiency anemia.
Girl didn't sit down. Like, doing too much.
My grandpa didn't press the issue. After the doctor left, I was furious. My grandpa told me to keep quiet and suggested maybe she misunderstood something. How do you misunderstand making funeral arrangements and getting headstones and stuff?
No, intentional.
He asked me not to bring it up. I decided to keep what we learned to myself to avoid upsetting my grandpa, but I started ignoring her calls because I knew I wouldn't be able to stay quiet if she brought up her cancer again. Recently, she sent me a long text saying that she was hurt, that I'd been ignoring her, and that I hadn't visited her in the hospital. She didn't remember me being there because she was very heavily medicated. She also said she, quote, doesn't have much time left on this earth.
Oh, so you just gonna milk this, huh? You milking this.
I finally snapped. I told her what the doctor said at the hospital and that there was no record of cancer. I told her I needed space and that she needed mental help for putting the whole family through months of stress and grief. I called my grandpa and he is furious with me for adding to her stress. Now I wonder, Now I wonder if I went too far. Does she have real physical and mental health issues? And am I the asshole for calling her out?
You're not?
Yes, both. Yes, and yes, they can both be true at the same time.
No, not at all. I'm thinking like she is getting older and people are going on with their lives without her. She's feeling lonely. She's feeling like people aren't paying enough attention to her. Right. There was a couple things in there that noted to that. She's like, spent hours on the phone with them planning the trip. It was just about being on the phone with the family. Yes. People giving her attention again, all over again.
She being the center of attention.
Exactly. That's what she wanted. I don't really think it's about twisting things. I don't think there's something wrong with her. I just think that she needed the attention. Right. The fact that she did this and went so extreme, that's where it becomes wrong.
Absolutely.
Why not just speak to people and be like, hey, can we set a Sunday where we go and we speak on the Zoom or whatever? Like, I said the Zoom like I was old. I said the Zoom. Speak on the Zoom. Speak on the Zoom.
She's actually 75. She looks great for her age.
Speak on the Zoom.
The Zoom.
Every Sunday. Yes. But no, she said, I have cancer.
And went even further. Funeral arrangements, picking headstones, all of that.
I don't even know if she knew how to get herself out of it. But she still loved the attention regardless, so she didn't say anything.
True. Very true.
Now, Grandpa, you know you're wrong.
You know who your daughter is.
Come on. You know you're wrong.
Yes.
That's just...
For adding to her stress?
Yeah.
No, she added to my stress. I thought my auntie was dying.
Thank you. Thank you. All of y'all wrong. And all y'all need to sit down and have a conversation.
Yes.
Jesus.
People don't talk enough.
Literally. Talk to your people.
Oh
my God. Got a Reddit off my chest. I secretly paid off my brother's debt, and now he thinks he's a financial genius.
Okay.
3 years ago, my younger brother, 28 male, was drowning in credit card debt, like $47,000 deep. He'd always been terrible with money, buying stuff he couldn't afford, eating out constantly, you know the type. Our parents kept bailing him out, and it was causing huge fights at family dinners. I, 34 male, had recently gotten a decent bonus at work, and honestly, I was tired of watching him struggle and listening to my mom cry about it. So I did something stupid. I paid off his entire debt. It took me about 6 months to do it in chunks so it wouldn't look suspicious. I made it look like the credit card company had a debt forgiveness program he qualified for.
Wow.
Here's where it gets weird. He thinks he did it. He's convinced that his budgeting system and financial discipline got him out of debt.
Baby, you know that's not right. Like, quit playing games. Like, that didn't happen.
You know. He's been giving financial advice to our cousins. He wrote a whole blog post about
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Now you talking. Like,
okay, it's the divorcee giving you marriage advice. Like, stop.
Calm down. You're going too far. He wrote a whole blog post about his journey, and he's literally tried to charge our sister $200 for financial consultations.
What?
Yes. I know. Last week, he told our parents he's writing a book about personal finance. My mom is so proud she cried. My dad kept telling everyone his son is a self-made success story.
They are just desperate for some good news for this boy. You know it. He's been screwing up his whole life. They are desperate.
His whole life. You know it. I want to tell him the truth because watching him act like some finance guru is driving me insane. But if I do, it'll destroy him. He'll know his entire comeback story is a lie. My wife says I should just let him have this and that maybe the confidence is actually helping him stay on track. But yesterday he posted on social media about how anyone could do it if they just had the discipline. And people who are actually struggling with debt are commenting, asking for advice. He's giving them advice that literally doesn't apply because he didn't do what he thinks he did. I don't know what to do. Do I let him keep living his lie? Do I tell him and risk destroying his confidence? I created this mess and now I'm stuck watching it spiral.
I would tell him. And the reason I would tell him is well, first of all, let me back up.
All right.
How are his credit cards looking now? Because if he's running up debt again, then that would be a great end for being like, actually,
Exactly.
I helped you out with this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not even about, because this brother, it's a brother?
Yeah.
Really? The brother is not looking for attention.
Mm-mm.
If he was, he wouldn't have done it. It was quiet. He just wanted to help out his sibling and also help his parents out a little bit.
Yeah, because they stress.
Yes. But then to be like, you are this guru and you're helping people.
Man, he leaned into it quick, huh?
Charging your family members for advice?
For a consultation.
That's
Bro,
why
who are you?
That's why I feel like we should just tell him, because I did this for you out of the kindness of my heart, but now you can't even give your fake financial advice to your cousin for free?
For free?
Like, he needs to be checked.
Exactly. But he think he all that. But I have an update.
Oh, yay.
The comments were intense. A lot of you told me I'm an idiot for doing it, and honestly, if I'm enabling his delusion, and I need to tell him ASAP before he hurts more people. And honestly, reading through all of that at 2 a.m. with my chest tight, you guys are right. I've been carrying this for 3 years. 3 years of watching him talk about discipline and mindset at every family dinner while I sit there and smile like, he did the little smiley emoji. Do you know how hard it is not to choke on your food when your brother says, I just decided to be great, and your mom is nodding like she's watching a TED Talk? This idiot. Like,
I just decided. Have you decided?
One day you woke up and just, boom. Genius.
I want to be great. Oh, God.
Please. But the comments about him giving advice to actually struggling people, that's what got me. That's not funny anymore. Someone could actually make bad decisions because my brother told them to just believe in yourself. When the real answer was, your older brother is a sucker with a savings account.
Exactly. Exactly.
So yeah, I'm going to tell him probably this weekend. I'm terrified, not going to lie. Again, thank you all for the reality check. This internet stranger thing is pretty cool. I'll update you after it happens. Pray for me.
I would love to hear about it.
Yes, I will let you know if he has another update. I'm praying for you, bro. Do it.
Oh, my God, because his brother is going to have his little feelings hurt.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
His brother is floating high right now.
This is his one win. And he is riding high on it. 3 years later, he's like, genius. Yep.
I just decided to be great. That's crazy.
That's hilarious.
That's
actually,
crazy.
I'm going to use that.
Just decided to be great. I woke up.
Like, seriously, have you ever tried being great?
Decided to be great.
Love it. Okay, this is my last one, and I feel like it's rage bait.
Oh, God.
All
right. Whew, let me get ready.
Okay, but kind of hilarious. All right. Am I the asshole for telling our friends that my husband wet the bed?
Oh, my God.
My husband and I live across the country from where he grew up. In fact, he hasn't been back to visit his family in years. He enlisted in the military right out of high school and decided to live permanently in one of the states where he'd been stationed. But his mother is ill, so he wanted to go visit this year, as well as see some old friends, as he hasn't caught up in a while. I thought it was a great idea because I also have friends who live in that area, and we have some mutual friends as well. We decided we'd visit his family, stay overnight, and then meet up with some of our mutual friends the next day. We stayed the night at his family's, and I woke up to find not only did we oversleep, but he'd wet the bed overnight. I've been with him for a few years now, and that's never happened before.
Is he okay?
I don't know. Yeah, she doesn't really go into like them having a conversation about that, but I'm curious because his mother is sick. He's back at home for the first time. I feel like there might have been some psychological, mental things going on. Yeah. But anyway, he was a bit worried because it was his parents' guest room, nice sheets and whatnot. So he put some stain remover on them and then put them in the washing machine. It took some extra time out of our plans. Plus, I misplaced my car keys. It was a whole thing. So by the time we got to the meetup spot with our friends, we were really late. One of my friends joked that it's the first time we've seen them in years and we're late. My husband said jokingly, well, she lost her car keys. So I said, stop, but you wet the bed.
Are you jerk? Why would you do that? You jerk. Don't. Why?
Why would you say
Why would you say Let him have this.
I would never say that.
Let him have it. I lost my car keys. You're right. I lost them.
You're right.
That's
I
on
lost
me,
my car keys. We slept in also. You can maybe say that.
Make up a lie. Lie.
This fool pissed the bed.
You'd have to put a gun to my head to get that in.
I would never say that about my partner.
Why would you ever?
Oh, man. I didn't mean it maliciously at all, and the whole table laughed. But my husband was embarrassed. He played it off while we were there, but on the drive home, he said he could not believe I told them that. I said I didn't want to take all the blame for being late.
Are you kidding?
And that it wasn't a big deal anyway. Anyone could have an accident. My husband said I could have just made anything up. But tell him, why would you tell him that? He still doesn't want to talk to me. This wouldn't have been a big deal at all if it had happened vice versa. Am I the asshole here?
Yes.
She's an asshole.
She is.
Because he walked into that one.
He did walk into that one because why would you put it all on me knowing that you also were part of this being late thing? But also, I would literally never say that about my partner.
Never say that.
Ever.
Ever. You could have thought of anything else. We could have had a discussion being like, okay, we could have both made something up. It's not a big deal. But when we're talking about the gravity of each scenario, wetting the bed versus losing the car keys, you better take the blame for losing the car keys because that's not even a big deal.
I misplaced my car keys. We're in a hotel or an Airbnb or something. I just misplaced them.
Okay. And she said, I don't want to take all the blame. You know when we read earlier about eating the last slice of pizza?
Yes.
This is her.
Yes.
This
exactly.
Because who cares?
She's about self-preservation only.
Yes.
So you were in front of my friends and you blamed our lateness on me. And she immediately, well, you wet the bed.
It's not that big of a deal.
It really is not.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I can't, but I don't know how I go past that because let's say I do wet the bed one night. I'm going through some stuff. And then you told our whole friend group?
Our whole friend group?
No, you have to leave.
And if you were like my friend group or whatever, it'd be an ongoing joke for years.
Forever.
You will not live this down. So why would you ever do that?
Exactly. Like I'd be getting rubber sheets for Christmas presents and stuff from my friend group. So that would never end.
That's evil.
That's what I'm saying. That's why they're my friend group. Because we are evil to each other.
Oh my God.
Like literally, why would you do that?
That's just like... That's the hill you decided to die on?
Yes. Like you get one really bad thing that you do to your partner in all relationship, and that's the one you chose.
And that's the one you chose.
Okay. Yeah.
Inconsiderate.
Yeah.
I know. Okay, so I want to go a little overtime because we had a couple story submissions. And the one that y'all submitted was really, really good. So I wanted to read it real quick. It's a little long, but I feel like we have the time.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. So, story submission, the unapologetic mother-in-law. I start this by saying I am the mom that goes above and beyond for her kids, but in a good way. I love Christmas, and my son, Nick, now 7, is the same way. During the holiday season, he makes arts and crafts and makes the whole house more festive. He thinks of new cookie flavors to leave out for Santa and the reindeer and starts every day with a new holiday song. This year, I decided I was going to take a core memory with my boy and I still had a chance, and visit Santa at the mall with him and his baby sister. The night before, I pack everything, matching holiday pajamas, diaper bags, snacks, and a few treats on the drive back.
That's cute.
Really, right? I coordinate with his school to get things set so that I can get him early from school. I'm a teacher myself, so I stay up late getting my students' work ready for them while I'm out. I knew it was going to be truly a magical experience. My husband wasn't able to join us, but I knew Nick had no idea about it and was heading his way. As I drop off the baby, I tell the babysitter, my husband's aunt, about how I need the baby ready to be picked up by noon. Up until this point, there was no issues, and I couldn't wait for the big reveal. I leave work, pick up Nick, and we head over to get the baby. We were almost ready to set, and maybe 2 minutes before heading out, and my aunt's phone rings. It's the mother-in-law, the grandmother, and the kids' grandmother. My son is the closest to the phone and picks it up. After saying hi to grandma, she utters the words that start the whole mess. Aren't you excited to go see Santa? I know. This is...
He said this is worse than pissy.
This is terrible. Within few seconds, I say out loud, you ruined the surprise.
Yes. Why would you do that?
She says nothing, but my son repeats back, Mom, the surprise is we're going to go see Santa? I try my best to play it cool, but I'm livid. The time, energy, and effort all gone because my mother-in-law had to have her 2 cents. We get there, the photos are taken, but the core memory I wanted and created was gone.
The excitement. Oh my God, we're here to... Yeah.
It's gone. On my way back, my husband's aunt calls. Ask if I can restock her for some items with the baby. I agree, get the items, and figured I'd talk with the aunt so we can create a plan since she, my mother-in-law, and other relatives live in the same house. I'm not perfect, but there are 2 things about me that I'm not fake, and my cutoff game is top tier. I give the aunt the items, and I mention how until I cool off and hear an apology from my mother-in-law, I don't want to be around her.
Mm-hmm.
My aunt says she understands, but my mom, yes, great grandma has now entered the chat, says how I'm overreacting and need to move on. I reply she needs to worry less about me and more about her big mouth daughter. I know not the best thing to say, but y'all, I was mad.
I was about to say, I mean,
I would be too.
I get it.
A few days go by and I have to take my daughter to the aunt before work. Well, as I open the door, my mother-in-law is waiting for me. I am still very upset and she has yet to apologize, so I said nothing. Well, my silence and her mom telling her that I had a big mouth was the final straw. This woman, who is uber religious and acts like she has a direct phone to God herself, goes off, yells at me about how I'm rude, I'm disrespectful, I'm ungrateful, and I have a bad attitude. I need to respect her because she's my elder, and the last thing she utters is how I'm a bad mom.
No.
I think my guardian angel worked overtime that morning because I could have gone low. And I mean, I could have brought it to where the lava hasn't even formed. She's hilarious.
Yeah, she is.
Even with that blatant disrespect, I choose to say nothing because I knew she wanted a reaction from me and then play victim.
Yes.
I drop off the baby. She yells at me as I make my way out of that door and slams the door as I walk out. I instantly call my husband because I don't want to go low. I want to drag his mother to the center of the earth's core. I'm crying as I share all the occurred to him, and he says he's going to speak with her. He agrees to pick up the kids, and his mother does exactly what I said, tries to play victim. She says how all she did was say the truth and how she forgives me and a whole bunch of other BS.
She forgives me.
Excuse me? He tells her how she was wrong in telling Nick, how even if she thought what she was saying was true, that's not how you go about it, and that she needed to apologize. It's been over 4 months, and I'm still waiting for an apology. Unfortunately, I still have to deal with her. I don't say anything or acknowledge her. In my mind, if I'm that horrible, why would you want to associate yourself with something like that?
Right.
I'm not giving her anything to justify her victim mentality. I'm now going to the next level. She has tried to bring Nick into this situation, and my husband has had to have several conversations with her about how inappropriate that is. I'm trying to have him take over because I know if I do it, it won't be good. I'm trying to sustain things until the school year ends and we will no longer be around her as frequently. But she is really pushing me to the point of lashing out. So what should I do? Tell her about how I feel, which will make things worse, or keep ignoring her, which keeps the peace, where she does things with the intention to irk me.
These mother-in-laws.
I are something else. I feel like, in my opinion, in every other aspect of your life, you're giving yourself over completely. You have these kids, you're a teacher, you are a wife, and mostly it's a compromise. I understand that. But in this situation, all she had to do was shut her mouth and let you have this surprise with your son, and she couldn't even do that. And she's picking on you and doing all this stuff, making you uncomfortable. So now you have to sacrifice another element of yourself. I feel like you should take this one thing, this one win, and tell her exactly how you feel.
You know, because my guess is this isn't the first time that she has said or done something that's disrespectful to you.
Right.
I mean, she called you disrespectful.
Right.
And so you tried letting your husband handle it. It didn't work. And so now you have to continue giving of yourself, like you said, to keep the peace. Where, I don't know, I mean, why don't we just have one quick F off session?
Yeah, let's get it out.
Yeah, and then we just go about our business because you're ignoring her already.
Exactly.
You know, and it's just like.
And she just keeps like, you're like, I'm trying not to go low. Meanwhile, she's going low.
She's going low, and people always do that. And it's like, and then when you go to their level or even just a smidge lower, they be like, oh my God, how dare you? How dare you go low?
Victim real quick.
And it's like, nah. You did it. You started this. So, I mean, I'm not against it.
No.
And you were protecting your kid.
Yes.
And then she called you a bad mom. Let's not forget that.
As if you didn't spend all this time planning a surprise. You're the one who ruined it. You're a bad grandma.
Exactly. Bad mother-in-law, bad all those things. I can handle being a bad daughter-in-law.
Right.
But I'm not a bad mother.
I'm not a bad mom.
Okay.
So she was out of tune for that one.
Out of line. Yeah.
I say your piece.
Say it. I mean, because you're already kind of estranged from her anyway, so.
Why not? Us being messy, we're like, do it, and then send us an update.
Don't take our advice.
But that's just me, though.
Yeah, that's
Hands
just us. We have no skin in the game.
Like, legally, we are not.
We were not being held accountable. but go do it.
Right. And thank you so much for sending that in to us.
Yes, thank you.
Keep them coming.
Please
because
keep coming. If y'all want to know how you could submit a story submission, if you're watching on YouTube, go in the description. The link is there. But if you're listening to this, go to our2gens.com, 2 with the number 2, and go submit it, please.
We love it.
We love it. And we love y'all. Thank you for tuning in for episode 27.
Hell yeah.
All right. Bye, y'all.